Can you hear
Hey,
me?
Anmol. Yes, we can.
There we
Anmol,
How
go.
can
are
you
you
give us
guys?
really good? Thank you. All the better for hearing your voice. Anmol,
Great,
can you give us a quick introduction and then yeah, like why don't we do some role play with Morgan?
great. And I am currently working as a sales development representative at Iconic Offices. It's a real commercial real estate company. So my job is to reach out to the clients who made inquiry in the past, and in reaching out to the clients who currently coming back in the office space. So would like to get some advice, and then we can do a role play if you don't mind. And would like to know some advice as we in this current era. Work from home is becoming a part of the life for many industry, and one of the most biggest obstacle I feel is to how I can create an interest in a client to use our office space or maybe a meeting room or a day pass, which these three are actually our products. We have 16 buildings in Dublin, so we try to contact the clients to see if they are currently working from home or they're looking coming back in the office space. So so how would be if you would be in my position, then what kind of pitch you would be using? What technical words or what open-ended phrases would you use in your pitch while talking to the prospect?
It's it's not even words, it's not even a value prop. It's asking yourself some questions. So the first question that I would ask is, why would anyone want to go back to your office in a hybrid environment? What would you solve for somebody, for them right now? I'm working from home. Why would I want to go back? What do you help solve? That's the first question you have to ask.
Right. Okay. Well, I would like to ask, like we have events, organized events where we conduct uh, every month we conduct an event where each and everybody try to socialize as due to pandemic. Everybody's working from home. They didn't get the
Mhm.
opportunity. The pubs are closed, and the restaurants are working very limited time period. But we have created a platform where as known as iconic events where each and every client in our portfolio can share about their products and services, and we have seen joint ventures in the past as well. And the other services we are providing unlimited supplies in the kitchen, we have breakout spaces, etc., etc.
Mhm. Okay.
Um, yeah,
So I would dwindle that down to bullet points. So what
yeah,
I heard is social,
yeah,
also is isolation, which means that I can actually do my work because maybe they have kids at home and there's a lot going on, right? So we can go to the office and actually get some work done, right? I
yeah,
hear collaboration, right? These are things that I hear. Everything else is a lot of basically is a lot of fluff overall. It's like, okay, that's cool, but you have to figure out like, what do I want to be able to help people solve? So working from home, what am I not getting? I'm not social with other people, right? I'm don't get in isolation to finish my work because I got a dog, whatever, kids running around, I can't do it. And then also
yeah,
I could collaborate with people that are in my space. Those are the three things that you're selling. So then it's
yeah.
like,
Well,
okay, if
yeah,
I'm selling those three things, then I have to hammer those home to bring the point in. And that's what I would tell you. I mean, you all could chime in too here on the panel. We can go in the call, but like, that's how you have to think about these things. Like, how do I get someone's interest? I got to figure out, how am I actually helping them? Like, it doesn't matter how many offices you have or the awards that
yeah,
you've won. Nobody cares. What I care about is, how are you going to help me? Okay, you got people I can connect with. You have social events. Like, I can actually get my work done. I'm intrigued to hear what you have to say. Like, that's the way you have to think about this.
right. Yeah, we okay. And okay, can we comment? Sorry, David, would you like to say something? I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, just really quickly, Anmol, what an interesting space to be in at the moment. First and foremost, like I think,
Yeah.
it's very top of mind. It's so top of mind. And speaking as someone that's come back to an office, as you can probably see around me, right, and I've got my whole team there. I think for me, like I'd be building two different pitches if I were in your shoes. I'd have my differentiator pitch, and that would be like people, because I'm sure that a lot of people you speak to are interested in coming into office spaces and coming into office spaces quickly. And then I just need to I'd be really focused on like what my space is going to bring other, like above other spaces, But then you need to think about that education pitch as well, which is exactly what Morgan was just speaking about. And they're the people that like, why should I return back? What are the advantages? What are the advantages other people are seeing? Yeah, the concepts that Morgan just touched on. Why don't we just jump in really quickly, Anmol, if you're up for it? Like, why don't we role play this out once, just very fast? Why don't you try and do like John, similar to John T, give us a ring, and then Morgan will pick up the phone and let's role play it out once and see if there's any concepts.
Go.
Right. So, Tring.
Hello?
Is this Morgan?
This is me.
Good afternoon, Morgan. This is Anmol from Iconic Offices. How are you today?
I'm all right.
Good stuff. I won't keep you long on the phone, Morgan. You made an inquiry with us 2 years ago for an office space. Just wanted to know, how did your search go?
Yeah, well, that was 2 years ago. A lot was happening and a lot has changed. So as of right now, I'm good. I have a home office now. We just built it, and I'm feeling really good about the space that I have right now.
That's good. Well, look, the reason why women call is that as the restriction have been eased, we have currently reduced our prices by 25% on the office space. Along with that, we are providing a lot of services and offerings as well, such as social events and unlimited supplies in the kitchen. You get shared internet as well. If you would be interested in how many desk space you would be looking for,
It's just me.
just for yourself.
Yeah, it's just me.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. We have one desk private office which give you access for 24/7, and with this you get you can use the meeting room as well. We have if you be spending if you would like to have a private office, then how much is your budget?
Oh, well, like I said earlier, I just built a new home office, so I don't have a lot of budget right now. So this might be out of my scope.
Right. I completely understand. You just built a new office and you invested your money at that. But you see, I've been hearing this a lot that the people have settled down for working from home, but you are missing the social event, the socializing which had in the past. If you would like to visit our office space and see what breakout areas we have, what are these with social events we are conducting every third week of the month. Would you be interested in coming in to view the office space next week?
Yeah, that's intriguing. Like just out of curiosity, like what type of events are y'all running?
So, like for instance, David, you have a business in which you are giving solution for the cloud-based environment. So, what we do is we conduct social events where each and every client in our portfolio have a chance to demonstrate what they are doing, so that everybody gets to know each other. So you know who your neighbor is in our building, and in future maybe in the future you might get a chance where you could sell your product within our portfolio within our clients, and plus we do events and music, a little bit of gigs as well in our breakout space.
Okay, that sounds like it could be interesting.
Yeah, great. Would you be interested to come on Monday, the 1st November, at any time,
Oh
according to
man,
you?
that day is crazy right now. I don't know if I can do that.
Okay, no problem. How about Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday could work.
Well, great. What time would you be interested?
Maybe around in the afternoon, like 3.
Okay, no problem. Wednesday 3. I will send you an invitation uh, following up this call by email, and I look forward to seeing you in the building. I hope that's great.
All right.
Great.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Morgan, for your time. Look forward to seeing you. Bye.
Absolutely. Bye.
So now I qualified the client. Now he's interested to come in the office space. I'll show him the office space and the breakout area, the meeting rooms, and everything. Now it depends that after sending the proposal, will Morgan be considering the taking the office space?
Okay, so I think we're really concentrating on the cold call here first and foremost. Anmol, thank you so much for sharing because it's super brave in front of so many people to do that.
Absolutely.
My so firstly, I thought it was what really resonated with me was when you were talking about the advantages of you kind of created this emotional experience for the prospect when it came to kind of like networking again and socializing again and creating like having this like community atmosphere. My immediate thoughts, and Morgan like obviously definitely add to this, is that I feel like we could have led with those, like creating that emotion. We started off the call talking a lot about kind of the the Wi-Fi and really just like almost a product sell. And
Yeah.
that for me was that for me would make a huge difference to your cold calling, is if
Right.
we can really start off talking about the value to the prospect. Okay, why does great Wi-Fi, a problem with my house right now personally is the fact that my Wi-Fi is not as good as the office. So like could I really like build, could I not just talk about that feature of my product, but really like what value that's going to bring, right?
Right.
So yeah, that would be my initial thoughts. I don't know whether Morgan you want to add anything.
Yeah. So in this conversation, there's two main things, and I want to double click on what David said because he's absolutely right. If you would have led with what you talked about with the experience of the office space, the social piece, even when you said I can show my product to other people, if you would have led with that, that would have completely changed the entire conversation. Because the first thing you said, I wasn't really interested in. I was like, okay, like that's cool, but like doesn't really matter to me. The other part was critical. And so like the second thing that I want to tell you is when you finish statements, you want to lead with a question. So you said a
Right.
statement, and again we're in a role play, so I'm not going to do you like that. But most prospects, if you said a statement like you did, they would have not said anything. They'd just
Right.
been like, and we would have just been standing here. Like I'm not going to do that to you, but I'm just saying that has happened before. You say all this stuff, and they'll just be like, okay,
Right. I
because
get your point.
you didn't ask a question to lead them, right? Because now it's just
Yeah.
like, okay, what am I doing with this information, right?
Yeah.
And the other part about this is when you're asking this question is that you want to make sure that when I said one person, you could have been like, okay, so like that means it's just you. How's your business doing? Right. And I
Yeah.
would have talked about my business, and then you could have been like, hey, we actually have social events that allow you to show products to different people, right? You could have spun it. So just those are the two things I would suggest to you. But obviously
Right.
you came up here and you did it, which is great.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate your advice.
Absolutely.
I'll note it down. I'll put it implement in
Absolutely.
my pitch. Thank
Amazing.
you.
Anmol, let us know
Love
how
it.
it goes, but thank you
Yeah.
for joining us and sharing.